Alrighty. So this is your instructor. Within that, I'll kind of go over some various changes within the course in terms of the course scheduling. So again, there's going to be some minor changes within that. It'll kind of one, it's going to shorten the course itself by at least 2 weeks. And one of the things I want to look at is primarily trying to end it a little early. And the reason why is primarily just for safety and also just for just the element of just making sure that each of you stay safe and everything else. In addition to that, and I think I'll still have some students that'll still ask that question of, why are we ending early? And the reason why is just because, say for example, some students that are on campus or that are attending courses on campus or in person, they're ending a little early. And so within that, on my end, because everything is kind of taught online, the same thing kind of applies where I want to make sure that you guys kind of have time with your family. But in addition to that, I also want to make sure that you guys are not freezing in your vehicles, still submitting homework and all of that, or submitting assignments. And so within that, we'll be ending a little early. So I'll kind of go over that within the schedule. It's not completely drastic. You'll just be ending closer to the Thanksgiving month versus going all the way into December. So within that, it'll kind of just have that element and that initial change. So let me pull up, let me share my screen of career exploration. There it is. So here you're going to have the initial outlook. So again, we are going to be into week 10 coming up. So week 17 is this weekend. So again, don't forget about your career exploration report number 2 due. So within that, you're also going to have your ideal choice, which is the 24th. 31st, you're going to have the most realistic choice. Let's see, November 7th, you're going to have your formal cover letter. November 14th, you're going to have your resume with references. Again, some of these you can also bulk up and kind of submit a little early and everything else. Again, I believe some of the portals are already open for submissions and everything else. So again, you can do that. So here's the changes. So here is, if you go down, the reflection paper, the last paper. Again, the reflection paper is one of those things where I still have to have that submitted. So that's going to be due on the 21st. Your letter of intent to graduate school is also going to be submitted during the 21st, as well as your PowerPoint. So again, you should have already been working on that. Again, it's listed in this in the syllabus itself. And it kind of has a breakdown of pretty much what I want in your PowerPoint. It's not very drastic, but again, it's kind of one of those things where you're sharing insight about the direction that you're going. So again, that PowerPoint is due on the 21st. So again, that's one thing you can kind of start looking at and start getting ready. You can even submit a little early and everything else, and I'll have that listed. Hopefully by next week, I'll have everything kind of uploaded and everything else, so then you can just start submitting everything as soon as you can. You can even finish the semester a little early if you wanted to. I have some students simply do that where they're already caught up on everything, so all they're doing is just submitting information as they're going along. So again, that's another option for you. But again, like I said, these are very soft due dates. But overall, I still want to end the course on the 21st. So just bear that in mind. So I will have this also up, a screenshot of this schedule, and it will be loaded into the syllabus section. So all you're gonna do is just download that little portion, and it'll be available to you. Aside from that, that's primarily the only change, just the fact that you're ending at least 2 weeks early. So again, the PowerPoint would have been due on the 5th, and then the 10th, it would have been the other assignment. So again, this one kind of just crunches a little bit more, and within that, you'll have the rest of the pretty much semester to be done. Again, within that, our grades are still due until the same time and everything else. But again, what happens is I'm able to crunch all these numbers and get it done a lot quicker. And you're also able to see what your initial grade is at the end as well. As noted, the cutoff date for the discussion question has already passed. So right now you're just focusing in on your assignments. And as noted, a lot of the assignments, again, I just want to make sure that you pretty much stay on task in regards to that. But again, if you have any questions about that, let me know. Aside from that, I believe that's the only update that I have right now. So again, this YouTube video is going to be available. Other than that, pretty much sums it up for today. Have an awesome day. Be amazing. Be awesome. Stay safe. And continue to keep learning.